Okay, guys, I was just checking the website on the cell phones. And Bill, you're not able to connect because you have to have your mic on. I don't know what else to do about that. I might be stuck with talking about it. So, I can't add you. Let me show you. Okay. I will show you, brother. Alrighty. It reads that your device is not connected. Okay. That's what it states. So you're going to have to re-come on or something. You might have to turn off the YouTube part and just talk. And if you got the links already given to me, whatever you want brought up, you just let me know, okay? I came on early, a few minutes early, so that we could get started on this. Bill is not able to connect their mic or cam. And in order to come on here, I'm going to do a share invite into the box here. Okay, so alrighty, and internet is sluggish right now, so if you see a bunch of pauses on it, it's not my fault. I only have 5 tabs up this time instead of 12 or 14 of them. Okay, so I'll give you a re-invite in the messenger there, Bill. Okay, it's the same duplicate one. So I'm going to get started on something here. Let me get it up on the screen. And I'm going to bring it over to the chat so everybody can see it. Okie dokie. Hang on. And go over to here. Share screen. Okay. So if there's 0 viewers, there's many reasons why, because nobody wants to talk about flat Earth or global Earth. So what we have here, I'm going to get started, is scriptures on global Earth scriptures. God shaped the globe. Isaiah 45:18, for thus saith the Lord that created the heavens, God himself that formed the earth, and he made it, and he hath established it. He created it not in vain. He formed it to be inhabited. I am the Lord, and there is none else. The Hebrew root for formed is yetzar, which describes the potter forming and giving shape to pottery. A flat earth does not fit the description of something being formed and shaped by a potter. Here shows flat, not formed. Here's the earth round, spherical, showing formed. Then God formed and spun the globe. Psalms 92. Psalms 90 was likely written by Moses, the same writer of the creation account. In the book of Genesis, in Psalms 90 verse 2, we read, before the mountains were brought forth, and ever thou hadst formed the earth, and the earth, even with from everlasting to everlasting, thou art God, of the KJV Bible. Quote, before mountains were brought forth, you spun and formed the earth and the world, even from age unto age, thou art God. The word formed in the Hebrew text of H2342, chul is primarily defined as twist, swirl, or to make circular motion. Therefore, it appears in Psalms 92 shows us that God not only created the earth and formed it, but it was also set a 24-hour spin on earth in motion, fixed and immovable. Flat earth model does not fit the creation account in Genesis or in Psalms 90 verse 2. This is a picture illustration. The Bible affirms a spinning globe. Then the Bible says the earth is curved and rotates, Isaiah 40:22. It is he that sitteth on the circle of the earth, and the inhabitants thereof, as grasshoppers, that stretcheth out the heavens as a curtain, spreadeth them out as a tent to dwell in. KJV version of the Bible. What is the circle of the earth in Hebrew? The Hebrew word for circle is chag, and tied to 𝐘𝐿, and means to rotate, to move in a circle, to dance in the reel. Isaiah 40:22 shows curved, circular earth that moves and rotates. This is a perfect word to describe the spherical earth. Chag is a sphere in the following analytical Hebrew and Chaldee lexicon gives information on that, and then the Greek translation, early Hebrew, uses Greek word gyros for the word circle. Chag in Isaiah 40:22 sits above and spin rotation, circle of the earth. Hebrew text definition. He's the one that comprehends, controls the gyros of the earth. The Greek definition. Here you see the flat earth model. Here you see the round earth model. And Job 26:10, by order he made the curvature upon the face of the water till the completion of light with darkness. And he hath traced a fixed circle over the waters unto the confines of the earth and darkness. Anyway, I really didn't know how to start this with anybody. Okay, I'm doing my best. And Bill can't get on to chat how he wanted to chat. I do apologize. So, now the ship's disappearing over the horizon because of the curvature, Psalms 107:23. Let's go see that illustration. Hi, Jessica, honey. So here we have they that go down to the sea in ships that do business in great water. So I'm going to actually call Bill on Messenger and see if we can't get him to talk that way. Okay? You'll be able to hear him, but you won't be able to see him. Hi, Bill.
Hi, Bill. Hi, Eva. I'm trying to get my mic to work. For some reason, my mic and my camera's not working on my phone.
Well, just talk through this way, and then we'll work with it, okay?
Okay. Yeah, I was trying to get my tethering to work so I could get online with the computer, and that's not working either.
Hi, Ed. Hi, Unquenchable Fire. Hi, Jessica. There's 3 people on the chat, so.
Okay. Trying to see if I can. Just give me 1 second. Bear with me.
Okay.
Connections available. Let's try that. Yeah, I don't understand what's going on here.
I don't know how to explain it. If BJ was on, she could explain it better. But, you know, cell phones have problems when they have problems, you know. So.
Well, it said when I went to StreamYard, it says, I'll try it again here. Move your router. Okay. It says, I'm going to join without it. It's only giving me the option to join without mic. To join the broadcast, enter your browser. Okay.
It says device still not connected.
Okay, it says I'm backstage and your browser has blocked your mic and camera. Edit your browser setting to allow StreamYard to access. Well, where's my browser setting?
I don't know how to get that information. The only thing I can show up in here, I don't know how to show on the phone, but right here is where you would set up the mic right here. I don't know if you were looking at all.
Oh, wait, let me go back. Hang on.
Trying to get Bill on here, you guys.
I'm looking. All right, what are you showing me?
Right up here.
Okay, hang on a second. That didn't work. Okay, I'm looking. I got my camera. I'm on watch together, share your screen, people. Yeah, it's weird. I don't understand why it's not working. Can we work with this?
Well, let's just try it from everybody. Bill's on Facebook Messenger. He tried to get on the StreamYard with us. So there's Bill. He's live on Facebook Messenger. So he's going to have to talk that way. I don't even know how it sounds. I'm going to have to go check on the channel how it sounds, brother. Hang on.
Sure.
It's going to be a vibrate, Messenger. So he's going to have to talk that way. I don't even know how it sounds. I'm going to have to go check on the channel how it sounds, brother. Hang on.
Sure.
It's going to be a vibrate, Messenger. So he's going to have to talk that way. I don't even know how it sounds. I'm going to have to go check on the channel how it sounds, brother. Hang on. Okay, I guess they can still hear you. Okay.
Okay, so everybody can hear me okay?
I could hear you on the YouTube channel, so.
And, okay, so what about everybody else? They say they can hear me okay? Audible.
YouTuber gave a heart. And Jessica says, sounds good.
Okay, great. All right. So how many people do we have on right now?
6 people.
Okay. Let me turn this on here. Okay. Well, I told you earlier, I laid in bed last night thinking about this until 2 in the morning. And, one of the things that as Christians, we always have these things that we tend to argue with each other over something that can be backed up either way by going to scriptures. So, I'd like to ask everybody, how many people believe in what they tell us about climate change? That because of CO2 emissions, that if we don't act fast, we're going to die in 10 to 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I myself, I don't believe that. How many times have we heard this in the past? Right. According to leading scientists in the governments, back in the 70s, they said we were going to freeze to death if we didn't act fast.
Right.
So how can we trust their science? And we can't. We can't really. We can, as Christians, we can only go back to the Bible. That's all we can do. There's 3 different ways that we can look at this when it pertains to if it's a flat Earth or if it's a round Earth. Whatever I believe personally, we can have a discussion without arguing, without trying to convince each other.
Okay, Bill, go check out the YouTube channel now.
Okay, hang on a second.
I got you through Messenger.
Okay, go check out the YouTube channel.
Yeah. You want the YouTube channel link?
Yes.
Okay, hang on, honey. This all takes time, you guys, because Bill's phone don't work correctly at the moment. Neither does...
No, it's the person operating it doesn't know how to work it.
Actually, it's neither of us. Okay, I gave you the... Oh, I gave you... Doggone it. I'm trying to copy and paste it. It won't go in. Hang on. Okay, there we go. All right, there's the YouTube channel.
Nothing came up. It started to type, but nothing came up. All I see is StreamYard.
Let me reload the YouTube channel. We was trying to prepare for this a few minutes in advance, folks, and just poor Bill's having glitches. Okay.
Sorry about that, guys.
All right. I'm gonna put the link in the StreamYard chat box too. So in case everybody needs to go to the earthquakes, disasters, and world time events, or times and signs we live in, or Times and Signs Facebook, you know that we are in all 3 locations.
Okay.
Now, if you're wanting me to show if you're wanting me to show illustrations in that, that's going to be hard to do, because then I have to take you back off the showing you that you're talking and show whatever website you want me to show.
Okay. Well, most of what I will want to do is show pictures. Nothing came up on so what channel are you on YouTube?
I gave it.
No, it didn't come through.
I'm on Signs We Live In.
Okay.
Okay.
Hang on, I'm looking for you.
Okay. And I gave you the link 3 times.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm on the phone with you why it didn't come through. It started to type, but nothing came through.
Okay.
While I figure this out, I'm going to do this. While I figure this out really quickly to see what's going on with why I can't see the link, I'm going to ask you to show this video.
Okay.
But can you start it at the 23-minute period?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sending it to you now.
Okay.
And I'll call you back in a few minutes.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, guys. He wants me to show you a video. Reese says we are not in the tribulation. Anyway, Jessica says, Bill, you need to restart your phone, then try again. And Lindley is on here, says, hi, everyone. I've just been vaccinated last week. 2nd dose is like great, no problems. So someone on the channel has been vaccinated, and they say they have no problems. YouTuber says, Lord, make me braces ready for when it comes. And YouTuber says, hi, Lindley. And Unquenchable says, don't answer. Yeah, I can't answer, by the way. It got the other channel shut down for 2 weeks. 2 channels shut down for 2 weeks. So I won't be answering it. It says, yes, we are. Okay. It's like a normal flu shot. Yeah. And Ed says, wow, I'm praying for her. Amen. So let's keep each other in prayer. And usually we've been told that certain things with the new way of the pin stabber will show up for between 6 weeks to 6 months on the side effects. And the CDC says that, so I'm not saying it. The CDC has a thing on their polyglycol ethylene 1. Again, polyglycol ethylene 1. And I can certainly show that on another live stream. So Unquenchable says, I meant the phone call. I was just kidding. Sorry for that. It's all right. And Lindley Y and YouTuber says, hi, Unquenchable. And I have a hedge of protection to all by Jesus, holy mercy and grace mine. Amen. Lindley says, I've been assured by my GP. Yep. So I'm going to get what Bill wants up. First, I got to share screen. And that. Okay. And go over to Bill on Messenger and go to the 25 mark on a video he wants me to show you all. Okay. And before we actually share it, Hang on just a minute. All right, I'm going to go right there. All right, and put the banner below. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976 is allowance of made at fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, and news reporting, okay? And teaching. So, and this actual YouTube video is on public domain in other areas. It is on public domain. Other people use the same exact video that I'm about to present. Okay? So, I'm going to get that full screen, and I'm going to play it.
And see, and you can say, look, this is peer-reviewed from the American Meteorological Society. This is the foundation of climate science. This is even on NASA websites and whatnot, diagrams like this, and they're all showing sunlight falling on a flat plane. The flat earthers can absolutely use this, and I would absolutely encourage them to.
Okay, good, because it kind of calls them into question, right? So I've got this one here up. It says, which one? Sun, sphere Earth, sun, flat Earth. Okay.
Yeah. So here's the difference. So this is based off of a paper that I submitted to the American Meteorological Society, explaining to them that there's an important difference in the physics and the mathematics versus how you treat sunlight falling on a flat Earth versus a spherical Earth. And so I tabulated some of those differences. So, for example, on the flat Earth model, which is the basis of climate science, there's mathematical consequences to how you shape the geometry, right? Because obviously the equations are different, and the way that you treat your variables is different because it depends on the geometry involved. The geometry, as we all know, has different equations for different shapes, right? So, as a mathematical consequence of having sunlight falling on a flat Earth, it works out that you must divide solar power, the strength of sunshine, the heating power of sunshine, by 4. This is what you need to do. That's just how it works out mathematically. And this is shown directly in their diagrams. You can see in this bottom right, it has that incoming solar radiation, and then you can see that there's a divisor, divide by 4 there. So they're dividing the solar power by 4 in order to make it work with a flat Earth theory, with flat Earth. That's what you have to do. But the thing is, when you divide solar power by 4, you weaken it. I mean, on paper, this is what you're doing on paper in your model. So you're essentially dividing the power of something, the strength of something, by 4. This is similar to your car's engine. If your car can generate 400 horsepower, you're saying on paper, in theory, it can only actually produce 100 horsepower, yet you accelerate at a rate that's only possible with 400 horsepower. You know, so how, which you can't explain with your theory that has only 100 horsepower. You see what I'm saying there, right? So what they've done is diluted the power of sunshine so that the sun cannot create the climate. Because when you do this factor 4, that reduces solar heating power to, coincidentally, as we talked about earlier, this temperature minus 40 degrees Celsius. So in their model, in the foundation of their understanding of the climate, they have, in their paper model, in their diagrams, reduced the effectiveness of the sun to a heating power, a heating strength of only minus 40 degrees Celsius. In other words, this writes the sun completely out of creating the climate, because most of our climate exists at a temperature above minus 40 degrees Celsius on the Earth, right? So if the sun can only produce the physics of minus 40 degrees Celsius, then the sun really doesn't create the climate. And that is the basis of their understanding of the climate. So the basis of their understanding of the climate is that the sun doesn't create it. And so they create, to make up for that deficit that they've created in their model, this deficit of solar power, what they've done is they've created this thing which they call the greenhouse effect, which isn't actually how a real greenhouse functions. It's a completely alternative idea, but they just named it the same thing, coincidentally. Which is, but it's a misnomer. And so they recycle heat a couple times over in order to have the climate create itself. So they recycle heat a couple times over for the climate to create itself, since in their position, the sun doesn't create the climate. And then so the active ingredient in the thing in their theory that creates the climate is greenhouse gases and carbon dioxide.
Okay, I believe Bilbo is definitely on. So let's do this, Bill. Bill, do you have your mic on? Bilbo? No? Okay. Let's continue with the video. My internet is choppy, you guys. Can't help it.
Dioxide. So in their theory, it's going to be bad to have more carbon dioxide because that means more climate is going to be created. And they think that having more climate is going to be a bad thing, and therefore we should vilify carbon dioxide. So it's all just, you know, it starts off with a crazy foundation of flat earth theory and then extrapolates bad mathematics and all sorts of crazy conclusions, which make no sense whatsoever. So I had written and submitted this paper explaining that you can actually create a spherical Earth model of sunshine coming into the Earth. And when you do that, you don't need to divide
Okay, guys, I'm having internet disorders. I really wanted this to all be shown today. Okay, Bilbo.
Try it now. I'm off the internet.
You there, Bilbo? There's two Bilbos. Okay, I don't think this is going to work out right now, you guys, so we're going to have to do something different. I tried to restart my browser and everything. Let's come back on at 6 p.m. We're going to restart our router, and I'm going to clear the cookies off the browser and restart my computer. I don't know what the problem is, so we're going to end this for right now. Again, we'll be back on 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay? Bill, you there? I have to restart the computer and the router and everything because everything's choppy. And I've been shut off the browser. As you know, I was gone for a little bit. So, folks, we'll be on at 6 p.m. on this channel. I will see everybody at 6 p.m. I love you guys.